today. From the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played his college ball at Western Kentucky. He was a hilltopper. It's Mike White.
Started his career in Tampa, Florida, the University of South Florida, USF Bowl before going to Western Kentucky and finding big-time success. And in their offense, I'm used to watching a lot of what I call dart throwers, short passes, getting to the receivers. But Mike White will stand tall in the pocket and deliver big throws downfield.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw on 3rd down. White. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So here the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, selected in the 4th round back in April from Florida International. It's James Morgan.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Morgan on the key.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Carrier. Tackled.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun is Morgan. Open man is Darius Fountain. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A gain of 7. And a Buccaneer first down.
Morgan off of play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure on him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Toss left side, high. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The ball carrier.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Morgan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
James Morgan sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Morgan. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
30-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
On 3rd and 1, it seems natural to just turn and hand it to the biggest guy you have in the backfield. But usually, he's not the primary runner. So for the defense, they're often keying on the running back because he's the guy who gets the ball more often, and the fullback is the blocker. When he ends up carrying the football, that's a heck of a tendency breaker, and now you're just trying to jump on his back and hold on.
It's 2nd down.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. White. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
From the contact.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And down he goes. A Buccaneers sack. Terry Poe marches in for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. That hasn't been the case so far in this game, so maybe it got...
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Sack. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Morgan. And that one was nearly picked. Not wasn't sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Morgan from the gun on third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Their own 29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Out of the gun, it's White. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
White now. Throwing on 3rd and long. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 30.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
First down, Morgan with it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Morgan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And a Buccaneer first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one complete into the hands of Darius Fountain.
Morgan's pass.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's a
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Morgan looks to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down.
Morgan's pass.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Tampa Bay.
They'll run it with Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. James Williams with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And a nice little start to the career for the rookie here, hitting the end zone in week 1 of his career.
And that's a true welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it? The one that you actually like. A lot of times it's that big hit from a linebacker that says, all right, Rook, here you are. But when you're able to put it in the end zone and feel that sense of accomplishment, that usually fuels you towards doing it many more times in your career.
And that one one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
It's a loss of a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, here's White. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
4th down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
As they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. The end result, 21 yards.
Buccaneers.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Off of a play fake, here's Morgan. Open man here is Conklin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Morgan. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in Week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start Week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
Gain of 17 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
On the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
On second down, Williams. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Throwing now is Morgan. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on third down.
And ordinarily on third down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Good. Makes the score Buccaneers 10. Saints nothing.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get sit.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Back to the air on second down. White. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
2nd and 10.
A give to the fullback on the dive.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now White on third down. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going on the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Could be some contact going on. That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Morgan sets up to throw on first down. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Number 48.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the 43.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
And 4 yards.
That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Morgan. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Morgan. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Morgan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0.
Here's 13. Saints, nothing.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They have.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Solomon Thomas. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. White, a final shot before break. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
On the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
To throw is Morgan on first down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete.
Morgan.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20.
To throw again, Morgan. And he comes back with one complete.
Morgan's pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Here's Morgan. From the gun, he'll throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The play fake, now White. Over the middle, complete. That's Bradley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
To throw is White, operating from the gun. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. This throw is going to be incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Morgan on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And a Buccaneer.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Morgan, incomplete.
Morgan's pass.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun. Morgan. He's got it to Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. White. Now White lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Gay is on for the point after. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Matt Gay.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
At the 32-yard line.
That time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, and someone jumped.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
4 on the carry.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
By Sione Taki. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Taken down.
That second down play nets a -4.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Throwing on 3rd and long. White, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Morgan to throw. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Morgan now to throw on 3rd down. Completes this to Waring. And they work this out past the 25. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
He's tackled at the 20.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
29. Saints, nothing.
The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's White. Under pressure, and he will Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
It's 4th down.
Here's White, throwing on 4th down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Bradley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now White lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11.
3rd down.
Off the bootleg. Morgan. Hard throw, incomplete.
Morgan's pass.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And it's fielded at the 34. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, White. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Dontari Poe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
White on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
White's pass.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
The ball carrier.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Gay's kick is good.
The kick.
And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
Buccaneers 32. Saints nothing.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Now White with a 1st down throw. Throw left side complete. It's Wood. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Number 46.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's White. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dontari Poe giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. White now throwing on 3rd and long. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
White.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, White. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. If they've stopped them 2 out of 3 times, usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Now Morgan on third down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Morgan's pass.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
No gain.
They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
At their own 17-yard
Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On first down, it's White. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
White's pass. Complete.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. Second and a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of
30-yard line, second and 12.
12. At the 30-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Play to the running back.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with third and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Buccaneers, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.